awesome with the quickness. Out in a rage of plague, I'm like a sickness. Here to let you witness that I will go the distance. And then a rush and bust a plus crush you in a second, cause I reckon so.
What's up, YouTube? It's the Big Kahuna back again with another video. So let's talk about consoles. You know, we're not going to talk about the Slim. I'm not even going to talk about the Slim at all. And in case some of you been hiding under a rock and don't know, at the end of the year, sometime this year, there's supposed to be an X1 Slim. There's a lot of rumors surrounding that, but I'm not going to talk about that one at all. I'm just going to talk about the Neo, PlayStation Neo, and the Scorpio, the X1 Scorpio, whatever it's going to be. But Microsoft's new offering. So you have the Neo that's supposed to offer a little over 4 teraflops of performance, and the Scorpio, which is supposed to offer rumors 6, maybe even 10 teraflops. Who knows? Either way, it's a big jump in performance from the one to the Scorpio, and from the PlayStation 4 to the Neo. But this is something that's, I think, that I thought about that I haven't seen any other YouTubers think about or present. So say, and they have talked about this a little bit, but they haven't gone into it like I'm gonna go into it, about how some people are saying this may split the Sony market up. So you're having games on the PlayStation 4 and then you're having games on the Neo, but actually it's still going to be games, the same game that you may get on the PlayStation 4, you'll be getting on the Neo, except for the Neo will be more powerful, so your graphic fidelity will be higher, your resolution will be higher. You can expect at least 1080p and 60 frames per second, whereas on the PlayStation it may be 1080p or lower, or the frame rates may be lower. But this is the one thing that I haven't really heard anybody talk about, and this could happen, and then maybe it won't happen. I don't know, but it's just something I thought about. So say, for all those fanboys, you know, the ones that always talk about numbers and power. Hey Johnny, why did you get a PlayStation over the X1? Because it's better. How so? It's more powerful. Or Johnny, I heard you got a PlayStation 4. Why did you get a PlayStation 4 over the X1? Because it's got to be better because there's more of them. You know, those fanboys, the ones that talk power, the ones that talk numbers. Now, of course, coming out the gate, Neo's not going to have the numbers. Not the PlayStation numbers, anyway. But it's going to have that one thing that all these fanboys praise: power. So, where does that leave the PlayStation fanboys? Do they abandon the PlayStation 4 right away and jump onto the Neo because it's more powerful? Or do they stick with the PlayStation and still talk shit to the Microsoft fans and the fanboys about power? Because the fans and the fanboys will just hit back and go, the Neo is more powerful. And if you don't have the Neo, then shut the hell up. But I still got a PlayStation 4 and it's more powerful than yours. Well, then it goes back to all the idiots that go, why would you accept or stay with the inferior console over the superior console, which would be the Neo over the PlayStation? Well, at least it's still a Sony product, but it's one that you might or might not have. And if you don't have it, then there's no reason for you to bring it up. Because if you bring it up, I'm just going to say, you still have the inferior product. The Neo is better. I'm just saying. This is the rules that you guys have handed down. Power makes the console better. Numbers make the console better. This is what you guys have said. You fanboys, at least. You Sony fanboys, at least. I've never said that. I've always stuck by that your experience is what makes the console better for you. Your experience with certain type of games make those games better for you. Whereas some people love single player games. That's fine. And some people like online games, and that's fine as well. But this will be, and I thought about this will be the first generation that I will not trade in the previous generation for the next generation. I am going to keep my one. And I hope that Scorpio brings the same experiences, the same great controller, the same great games that I've experienced with all the Microsoft consoles before this one that will be coming out next year. And I hope that the Scorpio happens to be a great console as well, because I would love to get that. I was looking into getting a PlayStation 4, but now that they're coming out with the Neo, there's no point in getting a PlayStation 4. But with all that being said, Scorpio is supposed to be more powerful than the Neo. Well, all those rabid fanboys who claim that power makes the console the best, will they in fact jump ship and jump on the X1? Will they start bringing up their own YouTube channels hailing the Scorpio for its power? Will they do that? Or will they fall back on numbers? Because Neo is going to come out first, so they'll have a head start, and PlayStation always does very well. Or will they fall back on something else? They won't, if the rumors is true, they won't be able to fall back on the power thing, so they'll go to the numbers. If they don't have the numbers, then they're going to fall back to something else. But this is going to be interesting for the next round of console movies. And I'm going to love to see all the new videos that'll be coming out. But, as I always say, fanboys don't love their favorite system. They just hate yours. Peace.